Welcome back to Blender LiveNoding. In this episode, I want to share with you how I created this Super Mario Mystery question mark box using geometry nodes. So it's should be pretty simple, just a nice little exercise that you can do. So let's take a look. So we have the box here, and yeah, originally I saw this on YouTube, and I thought, okay, let's create the box first and add the star or whatever inside it a bit later. So the box is basically super simple. You just need to make like these shapes and then duplicate it on all 6 sides. In my case, yeah, it's like a dice. So let's see. First of all, I think I will start from the last bit, which is the instance of the box. Alright, so this is originally just the default cube. We know that the default cube have 6 polygon face, and I simply split all the faces, and what I did was to scale it a little bit and then scale the elements. After I split the edge and scale the elements to 0, I get a single dot at the center of each polygon face, and I just merge it. And I'm using the normal of each polygon vertices, and then simply align the duplicates of this instance question mark. Okay, so that part should be pretty simple, and then I can do whatever to this. So let's take a look at the actual question mark. This guy have 3 different materials, of course, and we have the metal part, the yellow plastic material, and then the white color inside it with a nice subsurface. And so this guy is also a geometry nodes. I can replace this text with anything, X, or yeah, I can control the size as well, but it's just, I just make it like question mark for now. Could be exclamation mark. So let's take a look at the setup here. I definitely start with the shapes, which is just a square with a fillet, but there's also the text part. But let's see, I started with this quadrilateral curve. This is a very strangely named, just for a square. We can replace it with any other shapes, but keep it simple, rectangle. And then I use the fillet to make it like rounded corner, and then the rest of them just, you know, fill and then extrude and just combine it with the flip face. So we have the bottom part, and supposedly we can actually add a bevel here, but the bevel doesn't work after we use the boolean. So I use boolean at some points, but let me show you. So that's the base, the yellow base, and then I just assign a material to this guy. The next one is actually the text. So I'm using this Rubik Mono font, and I just center the text itself, and I did the resample of the curve just to make it as close as possible to the Super Mario text. But you can try to draw this yourself using curve, which is pretty easy. For now, just keep it simple. I just pick a font, resample the curve, realize instances, so it's becoming like a real curve with points that we can set the positions and snap it. So I'm snapping the original position using this increment to get that kind of like a pixel type of font. Okay, yeah, should be pretty close. And then I did the fillet again here just to make it less corny. Okay, there's a fillet. I think that should be okay. And then fill the curve, extrude. And yeah, I use transform as well. So it's doing the boolean to the box, and then after the boolean, I simply transform the white part of the text up. So we have this nicely kind of like embossed type of text. We can replace this with S or any number. Yeah. Okay, so we have the text, and then finally we have the bolt. The bolt is just basically a circle with 6-sided. Fill the curve, extrude mesh, and then instance on the points that it's based on the square. I just scale it a little bit, offset it, just like inset. And yeah, here's the control over the bolt. Set the material for each of the parts. And finally, we just use it as instance for our box. Okay, so it's pretty simple. And if you want to make like a dice, you can use similar method. With the dice, you have like 6 different dots, and you can try creating that. So yeah, that's basically the mystery box. You can, if you want, okay, I want to make something like this. Maybe this is for the next video. You can try this yourself. This is the food from the Super Mario park, or yeah, in Osaka. But anyhow, so hopefully you find this useful. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.